This is the best upgrade ever. And I've had freaking all-terrain tyres put on recently. And this, I'm more excited about this. Mental. Right, I've done something in van. This is literally going to change the way that I use the van. It's nuts, and I don't know why I'm so excited about having it. When I get big lengths of wood now, I can just go straight across. Right then, it's dry fit time. Let's see if it fits. So why do I have two double front passenger seats in my living room right now? Keep watching to find out. Good morning, everybody. It's 9:30 in the morning, and I seem to have bought something on eBay without being drunk. However, it's going to maximise the space in my van and be way more convenient on camping trips. But, and this is a big but, it's in Lincoln, which is a 4-hour round trip for me. So let's get driving and pick up this new addition for Jeff. So I did just that. I headed off on my merry way, and it definitely wouldn't be a Yorkshire Pop Top Adventures video if there wasn't some sort of wet weather involved. I'm not gonna lie, I've wanted this since buying the van 6 years ago, and I've always been utterly jealous of people who have got this fitted in their van. And now, finally, I've found one cheap enough to justify buying it. Nice. Having received a message from the eBay seller that I definitely didn't read while I was driving, it turns out that the van was actually in Pontefract, which is way closer to me than Lincoln. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So I've arrived, and all I need to do now is remove the seat that's in the van that's having a conversion done. So I'll do that, and I'll be with you in a sec. See you, bye. I had actually planned to film this part, but the chaps at the garage didn't want to be on video, which I totally respect. So you join me back at home. Getting home way quicker than if I'd have driven to Lincoln, I thought sod it, let's crack on replacing this seat. So I removed the seat shelf and lifted the seat to reveal that I'd left it full of wood. So I bagged it all up, ready to put back in the replacement seat. On my van, I fitted a Kira van swivel bracket, and the seat sits on top of that with 8 bolts to undo. Fairly stress-free and easy so far. Nice. That stress-free part quickly ended when I had to manhandle the seat off the brackets and out of the van. It should have been straightforward, but no. Like with everything else I do, it was a bugger. And these seats are properly heavy too. I began with a big clean. The donor seat that I've just bought was in the van when they cut the holes for the pop top, so it was covered in dust and some dodgy stains that I don't want to talk about. With a clean and disinfected seat, I began removing the seat covers from the old seat and swapping them over. This was my 3rd time fitting these seat covers, so although I thought it were going to take an age, it didn't at all. I then moved on to the other part of the seat. Are you counting how many times I've said the word seat? And again, a very straightforward process, untucking it, unzipping it, and doing the exact opposite on the other chair until it was firmly in place and looked as good as new. While I had the seat out, it made sense to give the front of the van a bit of a vacuum and get those pesky bits of dust that I couldn't reach while the seat was there. Then a quick wipe down, and it was time to put the new seat back into the van, which was just the reverse process of taking it out. Having a folding seat is really going to make a massive difference for me on trips away. But the DIY isn't over yet. You'll see in the next part, I get inspired and start doing thinking. after that's it done and installed, it's probably one of the easiest big jobs I've done on the van so far. Getting these seat covers back on again was pretty straightforward because I knew what I was doing. When you're doing it for the first time, you're like, oh, where does that go? What does that do? Straight on, no problems at all. There's a few more marks on this base unit than there was on mine because I looked after mine. However, a little bit of spray paint on that should sort it out, a bit of a sand off, and we should be good to go. But this is literally going to change the way that I use the van. It's nuts, and I don't know why I'm so excited about having it. I don't know. But there is one thing that I need to do right now. I might need to get some MDF under here just to make it more rigid and a bit more table-like. It's about an hour later and I've tried finding the MDF that I thought I had. Turns out it's quite thick and you need a thin MDF just to slide under there, which I don't have. So I thought to myself, let's do this the lazy way, but the most awesome way. And ages ago I took this swinging table out. What I actually meant was a swing out table, not a swinging table. Completely different thing. Because it just got in my way. It was always there in the van. And it was just like, you know, you couldn't get to the loo when the bed was out and stuff. Whereas now, it can just go there, out of the way, or even on that angle like that, out of the way. I've still got my armrest there for when I'm driving. And then I've got a table just here at all times. Certainly when I'm solo camping, this will stay exactly as it is. And then, you know, you can just pull the table out and flick the chair up if you're going to have a passenger. So not only have I got a little table to put you on while I'm talking to camera, I have an armrest for when I'm driving, and it's literally, it's the perfect height. You put your arm on the gear stick and then off you go. But with the MDF thing, I might still do it. And the reason I'm saying that is because, no, do you know what? Colin, you infuriate me. Just make your mind up and crack on for fun. Sorry, I'm changing my mind 1,000 times. I might make something that goes over this rather than under it. This contemplation went on for many, many hours. And this is time you could be doing something more productive with your life, like cutting your nails or even subscribing to the channel. Yes, do that. But also don't forget to cut your nails.
2 hours later.
Right, do you know what? I'm off to go get some MDF. Sod it. Right, so I've got a big piece of MDF. Lovely jovely. That's not going to fit there. Cool. I got myself some hammerite and a brush and some little batons as well. Nice. When I get big lengths of wood now, I can just go straight across all the way. Yes. This is the best upgrade ever. And I've had freaking all-terrain tyres put on recently. And this, I'm more excited about this. Mental. One thing I noticed, which is awesome while I've been driving with this down, is that my clarity left is amazing. I can see all the way out of there and all the way out of there with no restricted view with the seats. It's worth it just for that. So I've been doing some cutting at cut faces, and this is going to be the shape of the new seat shelf. Ignore this gap here, that's just because I've had to use an Amazon box. But I always like to make sure that I've got a template made out of cardboard so I can bend it and twist it and manipulate it before I start cutting wood. But I am making this up as I go along. And it's either going to look mint or it's going to look awful. But I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. So let's go cutting some wood. Nice. Also, and contrary to popular belief, I do actually have a workbench. I could just never be bothered getting it out because it's just rammed in with loads of stuff. Let's get drawing. I then drew around my super accurate and not wonky old piece of cardboard, grabbed my mostly blunt saw, loads of safety gear, and began hacking away at the MDF board. Don't do what I do, kids. By all means, take my ideas, but not my process. Right then, it's dry fit time. Let's see if it fits. That's what she said. It fits, nice. And you're probably wondering what these cutouts are for. There is a bulgy bit here. Obviously I need to change gear over here. That needs to slot into there. But overall, this is going to be the best seat shelf ever. And my cutting, even though it wasn't that accurate, because I didn't think it needed to be, because carpet covers a multitude of sins, is actually quite accurate. So I'm really happy. Where's the pen? Here's the pen. Surprised at my accidental accuracy, I began cutting the lips to stop things rolling off the seat shelf. This will make more sense when you see it attached. So now I've done my awesome woodworking skills and made this shape. I have dry fit it to the van. Everything's absolutely fine. Now all I need to do is hide all of my woodworking mistakes and get it carpeted, because that makes everything look professional, doesn't it? Nice. Again, only using the very highest of quality workbenches to spray the contact adhesive to, I began gluing and carpeting over my mistake. If you're interested, hashtag not sponsored, I got my carpet and glue from a company called Mega Van Mats in Pudsey, near Leeds. Pretty local to me, so it's ideal to nip and grab what I need when I need it. Right then, we are done. It's time for the first mount. That's what she said. It's looking snazzy. Like I say, when you carpet stuff, it really does make a huge difference. So now, let's go see where the seat shelf 2.0 looks nice. It's not perfect, but now it's in the van, I think it'll probably look a lot better if I change the carpet to black. So while I'm waiting for the Hammerite to dry on the seat, I thought I'd do the sunstrip on the van. Now you probably think to yourself, you've already got a sunstrip. Yeah, this is sunstrip number 4. Number 1, I got completely wrong. Number 2, I made holes in it and then I had to put like a DJI sticker on it so I couldn't see it. Number 3, I put it on the wrong way around, and as I was travelling down the road, it now belongs to the Yorkshire Dales. And this is number 4, which I've eventually got right. And I've literally just been sat in the driver's seat, just going, this is really nice, I like it. The only thing that I might change about it is I might do black carpet. The only reason I did grey carpet is because that's all I had, left. And I think I preferred the black carpet of the last one. But we'll see over time how that goes, and we'll see what Michelle's reaction is to this, doing this as well.
2 hours later.
Future call here, and Michelle is on her way home. Now I've put the chair back to normal and we're going to ask her if she can figure out what's changed on the van. So yeah, I'll put the camera in the corner there and see what her reaction is. Nice. Right, I've done something in van and you need to see if you can see where it is.
Okay. You've tidied it. The shelf is on the back
That's
seat.
to do with it, but it's not that.
Do I need to look in the front then?
You can look in the front by all means. It might make sense, it might not.
I can smell something.
What can you smell?
Glue or something.
All right, okay, glue. Yeah, that'll be from the shelf.
Yeah,
it's quite a major upgrade.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not new seats.
Ooh, close. Would you like me to show you?
Do I have to look impressed?
You don't. Are you ready to see? Are you ready? Right. See this little strap here?
How on earth am I supposed to see a little strap down there? Oh.
Check that.
What does it do that for?
Boom.
It's very exciting. But
I know, but you don't have to swivel seat round anymore.
Okay. Yes. Great, Colin.
Cool. See you, bye.